If you are preparing for JAMB this year and you are serious about scoring 300 plus in JAMB, then this particular video might change your life. Most students perform averagely in JAMB, not because they did not prepare, but because they prepared wrongly with the wrong strategies. In this particular video, I'll be sharing with you strategies that smart students use in scoring 300 and above in JAMB. If you're new to this channel, endeavor to subscribe and turn on post notification. During your exam, you will be asked to answer a total of 180 questions. This includes 60 questions from use of English, 40 questions from the other three subjects that you are offering. So you have to answer all of these in 2 hours, which is equivalent to 120 minutes. If you calculate that, you have an average of 40 seconds per questions. You have an average of 40 seconds to answer one question. So for you to score 300 at least, you need to at least score 45 over 60 in use of English and 30 over 40 in the other three subjects. Here are 4 strategies that you need to engage in order to achieve your goal. Number 1, complete the syllabus. Yes, complete the syllabus. JAMB syllabus is not just a list of topics. It's your strategy in order to achieve a very high score in your examination. It transforms your broad way of reading into targeted and efficient way in order for you to prepare in the right manner. So if the topic is not in the syllabus, it's not your problem because JAMB strictly follows the topics in their syllabus. So endeavor to write out the topics for each particular subject and then begin to itemize and take the one that you have covered. Do not skip any topic in the 4 subjects that you are writing because JAMB would set questions from this topic. So sometimes for different years, you can have more questions from a particular topic. So what if you have skipped that topic and you say, oh, this is not relevant, or maybe they don't often ask questions from this particular topic? You cannot say. So it is important that you prepare using the syllabus and complete the syllabus for each topic under each subject. Strategy 2, practice with past questions. Not just past questions, but CPT practice platforms. Yes, CPT practice platforms help mimic the exam tension and how it might be or how you would feel when you are under pressure and you want to answer 180 questions in 2 hours. So consistently practicing with CPT practice platforms helps build a natural reading and you consistently try to adjust and know how to answer questions very fast. It's very possible that you might know the answer to the questions, but answering the questions correctly and within a time frame is what will help you to score 300 plus in JAMB and achieve that goal that you want. So don't just read, but practice with past questions and make use of CBT practice platforms. Strategy 3, master English. Yes, one of the major reasons why you need to master English is because English carries 1/3 of your total score. So if you perform poorly in English, other subjects will find it difficult to compensate for this score deficit. So if you want to score 300 plus in JAMB, English is your strategy. Master every details in English and maximize the scores that you can get in English, because under English there are no calculations. All you need to do is just to answer comprehensions, letters and structure, summary, and some other questions that might come up in your examination. Strategy 4, which is the last strategy I'll be sharing with you in this particular video, and which is study smart, not long. Most students spend long hours reading, but they don't gain value from what they read. So try to shift your focus from spending long hours in reading to gaining value from reading. Now, these particular strategies comprises of mastering the other 3 strategies that I mentioned earlier, which is completing the syllabus, practicing with past questions, and mastering the use of English. So combining these strategies together, you study in such a way that you practice and you read side by side consistently. So you do 70% of practicing questions and 30% of reading. That is how to study smart and not spend long hours of reading. So this makes you understand how JAMB sets their questions and the kind of questions you should expect, because in JAMB there are some specific questions that comes out year in year out in the examination. So by spending much of the hours that you spend in reading in practicing questions, then you are aware of the kind of question you should expect and how the question will come up. Scoring 300 plus in JAMB is not for everybody. is for disciplined and serious students. So if you can follow these strategies for the remaining period that you have for your examination, you'll be shocked by how much of progress that you have made. JAMB is just 4 subjects. So if you lock in and prepare intentionally and using these strategies, you will see that your results, by the time that you see your results, you'll be smiling.